Hi, my name is Shell and I'm gonna be your teacher this course. I decided to make this video for you because we are going to be exploring online platforms and resources. This kind of work might be new for you and even a challenge. But follow the instructions and everything's gonna be fine. So let's go there. Recommendations that I'm gonna make you here can be helpful for you in other online courses. So take notes and let's go there. Tip number 6, trust me and relax. Did you know that when we feel anxiety or fear, our brain somehow blocks itself so as to protect us? When this happens, the information that comes from the outside through our senses does not get to the cortex where it is supposed to be stored. In the classroom, I see that many of my students worry a lot about grades and other things that exist only in their minds. This causes anxiety and represents an obstacle for their learning. When they like English, they can still learn something, but when they don't, they are suffering the whole course. Generally speaking, they hardly enjoy their learning. They are so stressed that they forget about enjoying. So, in this course, please forget about grades and just focus on learning as much as you can. And trust me, you're in good hands. I have studied a lot of courses and diploma courses in different fields, including English and English teaching. I have a degree in interpreting and translation and a master's degree in applied linguistics. Currently, I'm trying to finish a PhD in the same area. I have been an international student and an English teacher, a teacher trainer, and also a researcher and a lecturer. I have been to Canada, the United States, Australia, Europe, and England either to study or to give lectures. My interactions with people from different regions have contributed to my understanding of different views of the world. I know how to use English in academic and professional contexts, and also in real life in settings that are always changing. In the classroom, I do my best to use all these experiences and knowledge on the benefit of my students and to guide their learning as well. So trust me, when you have questions, you can always ask me. I'll always try to help you as much as I can. Tip number 5, learn to focus on opportunity. I have heard many people complaining about how much they have to study. What I think is that they don't see that big opportunity that they have of learning and studying. Not everyone is as fortunate as they are. So here I invite you to value the people behind your education. This includes your parents' efforts and your own efforts as well. Now, let's make this a great English course. Tip number 4, get informed and explore. And this is really important in an online course. Money is not everything, and not everything should be about money. On the internet, you can find amazing resources to learn English, and you don't have to pay for them, they are free. So, you don't need a lot of money to learn English. Also, would you believe me if I told you that some people learn English with a teacher, without a teacher, and even in spite of a teacher? Your success, personal growth, and learning at the end depend only on you. So here, I invite you to get informed and explore the resources that the internet offers you. Complement with them what you learn in this online course and get empowered. Tip number 3, be dedicated. Give quality time to your learning English. Be responsible and be organized with your time, your tasks, and all the work that you have to do. I know that you are busy, but we are all busy. Just don't make excuses. Just do what you have to do and try not to lose time on things that are not relevant. Remember that having a better life depends at the end only on your efforts, even in spite of obstacles. Tip number 2, try and test everything in the virtual classroom. Believe me, you are not going to break anything, and if you don't explore the virtual space, you won't know how it works. So click on every link. Check everything before the online course starts so that when the time comes, you know how to use everything. If, while exploring, you have questions, just ask me. My job is to help you, and believe me, I love my job and my students. And finally, yay! Read and check. Tip number 1, read and check. Please, please, please read. Sometimes teachers put a lot of effort and spend a lot of time on their online materials, and students just don't read. Students who don't read often lose a lot of time. They try to do the activities in the course and they fail at it. They ask questions that have already been explained and have others lose their time also. In an online course, the teacher is not there with you all the time, so the materials in the platform have to be very detailed. And it is your responsibility to check all the videos that I send and to read carefully all the instructions and the documents that I write for you. Check all the communications in the social networks. Check all the conversations in the WhatsApp group. And if you have questions, make them in the group, not to the teacher individually, because that is not the idea of a virtual community. So learn how to use virtual resources. For this, I always include in the platform videos and resources that can help you. But if you don't read them, if you don't check them, then everything is useless. In an online course, you have to learn to be independent, self-sufficient, and also to know how to solve your own problems before contacting the teacher. This depends a lot on your reading and checking carefully what I include in the course. So just do it. And this is all for now. Well, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please read all instructions in the platform. Let's make this online course a great learning experience. See you in our online classroom.